And it's intercepted. Picked off by Mullen.
The boy grew up.
Snap good, hold good, and victory in overtime for the Raiders.
Yo, salute. What it do? What it do? It's your boy Dirty. Live in the layer, man. After this wonderful, wonderful, beautiful win that we just got 27-11. Our boys went out there, they did the damn thing. You know what I mean? Can't even be mad at them, man. You know, some people played way better than what we thought they were going to play. Some people did not. Some people were a highly disappointing show. We'll definitely talk about them. But thank you for everybody that's pulling up. Appreciate y'all for being here. I know it's 50 billion things on YouTube. You know what I mean? The fact that you allow me to grace your screen for any amount of time is more than greatly appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a special guest backstage that pulled up to talk about this wonderful game. Ladies and gentlemen, my special guest.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I always ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it.
How about it, you creep, you lunatic?
Yes, sir.
What's
What is
good?
the deal? Man, coming off that game.
Man, what a good game it was
Man.
for some people.
Say that shit for the people.
SJ, what's good? Isaac, what's good? Sean Johnson, what's good? Robert Pena, what's good, man? Hey, Robert, look, we gonna jump straight into it.
Yes.
Brandon Parker was ass. There's no way in the world you can tell me this man is of starting caliber. From the second play of the game, I watched him get physically abused by a rookie. By a rookie. There was no excuse. You're a 6-year vet, bro. There's no excuse. This was your time to come out and shine. And you did not at all. I think you have one game left in you to shine. And if you don't shine, you're out of here. Or at least not a starter.
Nope.
I definitely don't think you're a starter. Definitely don't think Brandon Parker's a starter. And I'm low-key upset because, nigga, you out there rocking my last name and fucking putting dirt on it, bro.
Oh, shit.
I'm serious, man. Look, everybody was talking about, oh, Brandon Parker this, Brandon Parker that. Oh, I'm hearing it. Bro, I kept telling y'all, pump your brakes, bro. I don't have no faith in Brandon Parker like that. I don't. And I meant that shit.
Yeah.
And tonight he fucking proved why I keep saying that shit. He looked like straight ass tonight.
Sphincter.
And Cotton Sr. didn't do no better. This was, look, I'm gonna get to the rest of the game, but I'm gonna start with the negative part of the game first. And there was 3 negative parts of this game. It was Lester Cotton, Sr., it was Brandon Parker, and it was Mullins.
Mullins, yep.
The QB.
Sure in the fuck was.
Those were the 3 lowlights of tonight. And hey, look, I gotta apologize to you, man. I gotta eat my words, bro. I honestly don't know why Josh Jacobs played, but I saw a whole bunch of other starters playing too. So whatever.
But he produced though. He produced. Yeah, he didn't he wasn't no Brandon Parker. You know what I mean? He
didn't pull a Brandon Parker.
Man, that's the only thing you want to know. That's the only thing you want to see. Him and Zamir White.
Hey, Ozzy, check your IG. I know you saw it. Check your IG. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing.
Come on, Ozzy.
You ain't doing nothing.
Let's talk this shit for real. Let's talk this
man.
shit.
But let's talk this shit, man. Let's speak into it, man. Matter of fact, man, let's do this. While we here, man. What the hell just happened?
Yeah, Brandon Parker gives up a sack. They had him at
left. I kicked myself out my own goddamn show.
No, you here?
Oh, what?
Yeah, I see you in here. You're just echoing. Now you froze up. Hi, well, my name's Lunatic, and you're watching. Oh, you still froze? You froze or no? Okay, you good. No volume, no audio. Speak. Say something.
Yeah. But it's got me in here twice.
Okay. Yes, sir. Robert Pena in the house. Hey, NorCal Raider Jesse's in the house. Yes, indeed, man. We see y'all. Hey, thank y'all for pulling up on Dirty Raider. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk this shit in a minute, man. We just ironing some kinks out. You know, kind of like getting them shirts and pants out the wash and into the dryer. Gotta get them wrinkles out. So we doing that shit right now. For real. Robert Pena, who else? Fade, what's up, Fade? Hey, we're gonna dig into a lot of shit about this game and what you guys think, player-wise, and the camp battles. I was paying attention to the wide receivers. Yep, I was. And then we're also paying attention to the offensive line. Like Dirty mentioned, we were talking about Josh Jacobs starting, but he was even though he started and we didn't think he was going to, he was solid. Zamir White was solid. You know what I mean? So I think that might be that one too, because Drake didn't show me anything, even though the limited time he played. But Zamir White and Josh Jacobs, that might be a combination this year that might put defenses like choose your poison. You know what I mean? Okay, do we stop the run? Do we stop the pass? Hey, they're going to be stuck. It don't matter. Like I said, this offense that we have is going to be the kind of offense to dictate to the defense what we want them to play by how we line up. We got weapons all over that fucking field, for real.
All right, I'm back now.
All right.
I was like, what the fuck, bro? This whole screen just disappeared, man. Everything.
On your end, but we see you here.
Yeah, but on my end, everything just disappeared.
That's
and I'm sitting there like, what the fuck is going on?
See, last night I was having my issues with the microphone and shit. But I'm good now. We good.
Oh, we good now. So what I wanted to do was I want to share this screen so we can talk about what actually went down today. And what went down today was
the box
The box score,
Yeah.
right? So,
Yes, sir.
yes, sir. So let's take a look at these box scores, man. You know what I mean? Let's take a deep look into these box scores that we have here, and got a got a guest backstage. Yeah, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the inventor of brown crackers, brother of
Oh,
mine, my
shit.
friend, my homie, my ace boon coon, the fishing king, ladies and gentlemen, Ray Twine. What's up with you, Twine?
Hey, what's good?
Twan.
What's good, fam? You already know what it is. Between you know what I'm saying, being here, I've been with y'all pretty much all day. So let's get into this post game, man. I'm glad we got the dub.
Man,
Yes, sir.
definitely glad we got the dub. You know what I mean? 27-11. That touchdown that they got was during garbage time.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna stress that at all. You know what I mean? I'm really not even gonna stress that. But let's take a look at what it is that was accomplished today. So for Jacksonville, they're passing. Kyle Slaughter came in through 13 of 25 passing, 127 yards, one touchdown, no interceptions. Sacked what 7 times? One of 7.
Your translation device works.
Amazing. Say peanut butter.
Absolutely not. Sandra, what's next?
We need to hire, order supplies, control spend.
Just use Amazon Business. Hey, everyone, peanut butter.
Amazon Business, your partner for smart business
I
buying.
hate this shit.
Up to right. Low snap. The pitch to Walter. Running right. Cuts it back at the 5. Still on his feet at the 2.
Hey, Walter. Hey.
Hey, Walters had a great game today.
Man.
But
For real.
yeah, but Jake Stidham, RQB, 8 for 15, 96 yards. 3 for 25 on what, sacks? Yeah, 3 sacks for 25 yards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is what he was, right? Nick Mullins was 8 of 11 for 72 yards, 6.5 on the average, 1 sack for 9-yard loss. And Chase Garbers, 4 for 6, 35 yards, 5.8 on his average, 1 sack for 7-yard loss. QB rating on Stidham, a 73.2. Nick Mullins came out with a 90 flat, and Chase Garbers came out with an 81.9 for a total QBR percentage of 80.6. We were 20 of 32 for 162 yards through the air. We averaged 6.3 yards per catch. Sliding on down to the rushing. On the Jacksonville side, for a team total, we gave up 16 attempts, 59 yards, 3.7 per yard per rush, and the longest one we gave up was 11 yards. We gave up 22 yards to Sargent. We gave up 13 yards to Cottrell. We gave up 10 yards to Connor. We gave up 8 yards to Willie Johnson. I guess Kyle Slaughter ran 2 times for 4 yards, and Raquel Armstead, he also ran 1 time for 2 yards. Okay. On our side of the ball, Zamir White carried the ball 11 times for 52 yards, 4.7 average. His long was 14 yards. Austin Walter came in with 8 carries, 49 yards, 6.1 yards per carry, and a touchdown. His longest was 22 yards. Josh Jacobs carried the ball 5 times for 30 yards, averaged 6 yards a carry. His longest rush was 12 yards. Jarrett Stidham carried the ball 1 time for 12 yards and a touchdown.
That was a touchdown.
Which was a nice look, you know what I mean? Kenyon Drake also ran the ball 5 times for 9 yards, 1.8 a carry. With those type of numbers, he could be on his way out. Amir Abdullah came in, ran the ball 2 times for 7 yards, had 3.5 yards a carry and a touchdown. Nick Mullins carried the ball 1 time, no yardage. We had a total of 33 carries, 159 yards, 4.8 yards a carry. 3 touchdowns, and the longest of ours was 22 yards. Let's look at their passing. For Jacksonville, they had team total 23 catches, 221 yards, 9.6 yards a catch, 1 touchdown, and their longest catch was 27. They had 2 catches for 27 yards, and the targets, they had 41 targets. So 23 receptions on 41 targets is not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Now let's look at ours. Our team was 20 receptions, 203 yards, 10.2 yards a catch. Our longest was 31, and our targets were 31. So we only missed on 11 passes, which is really not bad at all. But that was just with, some backup players in the game. Tyron Johnson, 2 catches, 39 yards, no touchdowns. His longest was 25. He had 5 targets. You're going to have to do a whole lot better on 5 targets than catching 2. Keelan Cole, another guy who's going to have to do better on catching the ball. 3 targets with 1 reception for 31 yards. That's not going to cut it for us. Amir Abdullah caught 2 passes out of the backfield for 23 yards. He had 2 targets and caught both of them. Okay. Zamir White had 4 targets, caught 3 of them, 23 yards. His longest was 19. Demarcus Robinson had 2 targets and caught both of them, 17 yards, right? His longest was 13. Horsted caught 1 pass for 16 yards on one target. Jordan Vassie, whatever his name is, another guy. Hence, you're going to have to work on him, bro. 5 targets, you only catch 2. Hey, you got to do better than that, my friend. You're going to have to do better than that. Josh Jacobs caught 2 passes on 2 targets for 14 yards. Foster Moreau caught 1 pass on 1 target for 10 yards. Hollister caught 1 pass on 1 target for 7 yards. DJ Turner caught 1 pass on 2 targets for 5 yards. Austin Walter caught 1 pass on 1 target for 3 yards. Fotheringham had no catches on 1 target. Mac Hollins had 1 target, 1 catch for a -1 yard.
Mm-hmm.
That was on the offensive side of the ball. So before we get to the defensive side of the ball, man, let's jump into what it is we see here. You know what I mean? How y'all feeling, man? After when we're just speaking on offensive side of the ball right now, man. We'll get into the D in a few, but let's conquer the offensive side of the ball first, man. What impressed you guys the most today? What did you really enjoy seeing? Where do you think we go from here for next week?
I'll tell you what I was impressed to not see, and that was flags.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that means we're doing something right. You know what I'm saying? We're playing a cleaner brand of football. You know what I'm saying? And especially early in the season, we know, you know what I'm saying, those that have been following the league, that, the preseason is when you get all the flags. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are trying to figure things out and that the whole 9. So for us to be, not get that many flags, that's what I was impressed to see. And I can say that offensively and defensively, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It wasn't a lot of flags at all. The thing that impressed me, Zamir White and Stidham is the 2 that stood out to me watching this game. You know what I mean? I was wondering with Stidham, we knew mentally he has the system in his head, he has the playbook.
Mm-hmm.
But could he translate that over physically into producing what, you know what I mean? What he knows into physical outcomes. And he did. it showed, and for someone to not have as many or as much body of work as Mullins did, he sure to outplayed that dude. When he was in the game, he outplayed the shit out of him and made good decisions. When wasn't nothing there, he threw the ball away rather than try to force shit and live to play another play. And he was productive. Zamir White, to me, I'm telling you, you might want to think about putting Josh Jacobs and him as your 1 and 2. Because to me, they're identical. He's a little faster, but they run hard. I was watching Zamir like, okay, and then Josh Jacobs getting out there starting the game, he was running hard. Yeah. You know what I mean? Look at the numbers. They damn near identical. So I'm looking at them like, hey, that might be a problem for defenses, because if you get a fucking run game with a two-headed monster like this, now you're going to force defenses and be like, okay, we were going to not try to trip off their run game and focus on trying to stop all these weapons they got on in the pass game. But now you got to spread yourself thin trying to do both, because these guys can break off chunks. You know what I mean? So
I got a question.
Interesting.
So I got a question.
Uh-huh.
And my question is strictly sticking to the running game. Did Walters just run himself into a roster position?
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. But
well, I mean, not what I mean is, did he run himself an extra week into a roster position?
Yeah, I believe so.
I mean? That's what I meant by that. You know what I mean? Because we didn't see Britton Brown tonight.
Nope.
We did not see Britton Brown tonight, right? So, you know what I mean? Did he run himself into an extra week of being on the team with his performance this evening? Because we didn't see Britton Brown at all.
Nope.
Right? So that speaks high volume to me. I don't know if he's injured or not. But I think that's a real good question. Now, you can say no. I'm not saying a guaranteed roster spot, but an extra opportunity.
Yeah, I think he can keep his stuff in his locker for next week.
Yeah,
I think he's played that well. You know, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Again, he's going to have to build on this. You know what I'm saying? Because next week he's probably going to have to bring out another performance like this to continue to move his way up. But you know, that room in itself is stacked. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of running backs in that room, and that's a positive for us, because I feel just based off of what I saw today, you know what I'm saying, that makes me feel confident in, okay, this team, you know what I'm saying, you know, in the regular season, oh, that team sucks at running the ball. Guess what? Everybody on our running backs is getting a touch, because that's what we're going to do the whole game offensively. We just going to hand the ball off. You know what I'm saying? Give it to Jacobs. Let him eat. Give it to Zamir White. You know what I'm saying? Then give it to Abdul. Let him get some. You know what I'm saying? That's how deep we are. And I just gave you 3 names. You know what I'm saying? How deep we are at that running back spot. And like I've been saying early with Zamir White and what, you know, Lunatic confirmed, you know, Zeus is running just like, you know what I'm saying? He's running just like Josh Jacobs, but we know that he has that extra kick to get to, you know, for the home run ball. You know what I'm saying? So we're sitting real good at the running back room, and that's what's going to make it real tough for someone like a Walter, because of the people that are ahead of him.
Yeah, but how many people are actually ahead of him after tonight? That's the question.
Shit.
You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? That's the question. How many people are really ahead of him after tonight?
Fucking one.
He just ran himself up at least one slot on the fucking roster.
Oh yeah,
he moved
at
up
least 1 or 2 slots on the roster. Yeah. He just ran himself up, right? Hey, Josh Jacobs looked real good today, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Josh
Yeah.
Jacobs did look really good today. Really nice and healthy, man.
Yes, sir.
Most definitely. I definitely was appreciative of him. Kenyon Drake. Hey, he didn't do nothing at all, man. He didn't do anything at all. If I was him, I probably wouldn't have suited up for today, especially, trying to rush back to the injury. You said you'd probably be ready by week 1. I was thinking you meant the regular season.
Preseason one, shit. Hey, but right now, I tell you, the 3 running backs that produced today, if you put them, if they keep doing this, Zamir White, Jacobs, and Walter, looking at their production tonight, that's gonna be a fucking problem for defenses if they can constantly do this consistently. That's your 3 right there. And we see now because they did it a few times. They passed to Zamir White as a receiver out of the backfield, and he caught those motherfucking balls and did something with it. So we know that's a part of his game that's there. We know,
what hurt Kenyon Drake?
Huh?
You know what hurt Kenyon Drake tonight? Is he was put in the game against 4th and 5th stringers,
And the production.
and his production was terrible.
That
You went up against players with lesser talent, bro, and your game was terrible. You did nothing.
Yeah.
And that's why I asked, could Austin Walter possibly ran his way past Kenyon Drake?
It's
To
possible.
take Kenyon Drake's spot.
It's fucking possible. If he does this shit again, now, hey, you're gonna have to weigh that shit out. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to weigh that shit out.
And especially like, with the money situation with Drake, you know what I'm saying? Are they gonna wanna, pay him, you know what I'm saying, if they can get the same type of work from somebody on a cheaper contract?
But see, to be fair though, when was the last time Drake played a game? You got to be fair. He did he's coming off an injury. You know what I mean? You're not going to expect him to hit the ground running, especially when it's a lower leg injury. You know what I mean? And just come right back in and doing what he did when he was healthy.
If that's the case,
but like Dirty said,
if that's the case, why the fuck are you even in the game?
Hey, ask the coaches.
No, it's up to you. You the one that said, "Hey, coach, I could go."
Yeah, but they can say no. You know what I mean? Maybe they want to see how far along with that injury is he. Is he good
in the Hall of Fame game?
It's a tough situation because you have, they're trying to see if that whatever injury is good, right? So they gotta play him, but then at the same time, he's looking at this room too. You know what I'm saying? And he's looking, he's looking at this room like, oh, there's people that actually can run. I might be out of a job if I don't get out there and try to do something.
That's another aspect.
It's a tough situation for him. Of course, yes, it would be great to put him on ice and hold him until week 1 and all of that stuff. But when you see this room, he might not even have a job.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Man,
I'm disappointed in Keelan Cole too. We the people salute. What's good with you? Cashflow, my dude, what's good with you? Brandon Oliver, what's good with you, fam? Hope all is well. You know what I mean? Anybody I forgot? G-Town 488, what's good with you? Hope all is well, man. All is well. No, seriously, man. Look, I like what I saw from the 4 running backs that touched the field today. You know what I mean? From the 4 good running backs that touched the field today. Jacobs, Amir Abdullah, Zamir White, and Walters. They all played really well. You know what I mean? Well enough. You know what I mean? They all played well enough. They separated themselves from the level of talent that they was on the field with, which is what I said I was looking to see who could do that. Who can separate themselves from the level of talent that's on the field with them. And I think, Josh Jacobs is expected. You know what I mean? It's Josh Jacobs. We expect you to be that good. This is what we've been looking for. And we're actually very happy and proud to see what you did today. Yep. It gives us a glimmer of hope, of light. You know what I mean? I love it. You know what I mean? I really do. Before we continue to go on, ladies and gentlemen, got another special guest backstage real quick. Want to bring him out. It's another one of my friends of mine, man. Another brother who's been to my house. I've had the pleasure of having a conversation with him in person. We talk all the time. He's from LA, but right now he's living in the AZ. He loves that sun life out there, ladies and gentlemen. My boy, Mr. JT. What's up, JT?
Hey.
I would scream Raiders right now, but yeah, still me here sleeping. So if y'all can scream it in the chat for me, please do.
Yes, sir.
I hear y'all talking about. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, GT.
I heard y'all talking about the running backs. I didn't catch too much of the first half. I haven't seen highlights and things like that, but I haven't really saw the whole game. From what I saw, it's definitely by running back by committee. The reason why, who are you talking about right now? I can't remember his name.
Drake.
Yeah, why he's playing, his position's up for grabs. It's clear as day. There's no reason for them to play that many running backs and to let, I guess, Walter and him are battling it out.
Man.
Walters is winning.
You like a motherfucker.
Walters is winning.
I was sure it's extended a week. But honestly, he's probably on a day-to-day. If he was on the draft board, he didn't get his pink slip today. I know somebody else probably got a pink slip. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Amir didn't get his pink slip later this week, if not by tomorrow.
Why? Amir did good today.
Yeah, I mean, but
Amir Abdullah did good today.
It's a good thing or a bad thing? I know he got a touchdown, but for him not to get touches.
But he also had kick returns.
Oh, they put him at kick returner? I didn't see that.
Yeah, he was at kick returner.
If he's doing that, then never mind. He'll be on the team if he's doing the kick returner.
Yeah, he's doing kick return too.
Yep.
But that just tells you that they're trying to find multiple reasons to keep people. So if you ain't two ways in certain positions, you're probably not gonna be on the team very long.
Yeah.
I was a little bit. I'm wondering what's going on with BB. I haven't heard nothing about it. I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure why he didn't get no reps. So for me, it kind of means that he might be a P squad player coming up. Just by the committee of how many running backs they played, and for him not to get touches right now.
Hey, look.
At least,
all I'm gonna say is the undrafted Trojans touched the fucking field tonight. How the Bruin didn't touch the field tonight.
Oh shit. Here we go.
The UDFA Trojans made the field tonight, but the drafted Bruin didn't.
Starters typically don't play the first, preseason games. They typically wait for the third, fourth, to get a couple reps.
Starters?
Like I said.
Are you crazy? We saw Josh Jacobs play tonight. Starters?
Man.
Josh Jacobs might not be on the team next year.
We was talking that shit last night about Josh Jacobs. What was they gonna do?
All right, Darius Phillips earned himself a spot.
Yeah,
Darius Phillips definitely earned himself a spot.
DP.
I never had anything bad to say about him. I was just always mad that this motherfucker was the first free agent signing, right? But tonight he earned a little bit of more respect. You know what I mean? Just a little bit more. I'm gonna have to see you a little bit more, but you know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out to Darius Phillips. DP!
Double penetration.
Yeah, man. Y'all know what it is. DP.
Hey, going on Josh Jacobs, I feel like, I really saw Josh Jacobs, his explosiveness when they gave him that screen pass and he just shot out and was gone. You know what I'm saying? So that was where I was like, okay, Josh Jacobs, he's good. He's ready to go. And Walter again hit that touchdown pass. I mean, that touchdown where it was a pitch to the outside. then he cut inside, you know what I'm saying, and then broke some tackles to get to the end zone. I said it on SP show, and I think that's gonna be my phrase. You know, go get your money. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he did, was he went to go get his money.
Yeah.
Real quick. I got two guests backstage that I want to bring out real quick. Also, I want to give a shout out to OG. What's up, OG? What's good
Shout
with you?
out.
My brother Hammer. What's good with you, Hammer?
Yes,
You know
indeed.
what I mean? Terrence is in the building. Salute, Terrence. What's good with you?
Yes, sir.
Anybody, the truth, what's good with you, man? Marcus, what's good with you, fam? What's good? Hope all is well. I actually got three guests backstage now. We're gonna start with the older first. You know what I mean? We're gonna do the respect with the oldest first, man, ladies and gentlemen. A good friend of mine, actually my uncle. This is my uncle, ladies and gentlemen. Anytime I get the chance to meet you, talk to you, hang out with you, break bread with you, drink with you, and we ain't got no problems, and it's always all love, you know what I mean? And you one of the people I got no problem calling a real friend. You know what I mean? Hey, when you older than me, hey, I gotta give you the unk status. You know what I mean? I gotta give you the unk status. But y'all know him as OG Jack Daniels, my dude. What's up, OG?
Hey, brother. You just watched absolute domination. There's not going to be a lot of close scoring games this year. No EKG games. No overtime wins. The absolute domination of a dynasty team. You just witnessed it. You can say what you want. Oh, it's only preseason. Oh, yeah. You're about to watch whoop ass. A can just got open.
I feel you. So my other guest backstage I want to bring out real quick. He's pretty much been rocking all day long, ladies and gentlemen. But the thing about it is, he didn't just start. My brother been around for a while, for a very long time, and I find it a great disrespect that y'all haven't ran his numbers up yet. I really think y'all need to run this man's numbers up. If for nothing else, the fact that he's been in the game for a while. Now everybody got personal issues that they have to at some point step away from the YouTube, and that doesn't mean they stepped away from the nation. And now he's back. He's back making content. He will be back during the season. I'm gonna make sure that this dude is at least giving y'all something once or twice a week, at least minimum. If it ain't on his channel, it'll be on mine. Ladies and gentlemen, my brother from California, also residing in another state, Texas, right about now, our boy, Mr. Reddy Fatigue. What's up, Fatigue?
What's going on, man? Thank you for the introduction. As always, you knock it out of the park, man. OG, it's good to see you. Lunatic, great to see you. And
yes,
Swan.
Blessings, man.
What's going on, JT?
His mic is off.
What's up? How you doing, man? I'm just trying to bring up statistics here, looking at some things before I say some things.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, most definitely get your research up, and then I got one more special guest I want to bring out, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while since he's been here. You know what I mean? He even looking different about now, man. His beard didn't grown out. His mustache is getting a little bit thicker. You know what I mean? He looked like he got the Beatles haircut right about now, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm glad he showed up, because I've been wondering when the hell I was gonna get my motherfucking superstar meal from Carl's Jr. You know what I mean? Because we made a bet and his team let him down once again. Ladies and gentlemen, his team let him down once again. Our boy from Alaska, Mr. Darkside. What's up, Darkside?
Hey, man. Been a minute. How you doing?
Yeah.
Shit. Good to see you guys. Been a while. Since I've been on the panel, figure I'd hop in here.
You took that loss of the Suns hard, huh?
Oh, dude. I'm fucking so butthurt, dog. And that little bitch ass Luka. I hope he stubbed his toe every fucking morning. Fuck that guy. Bro, I'm so hot. You have no idea. I stopped watching. I did not watch another basketball game since then.
Yeah,
I haven't.
hey, out here,
killed y'all, bro.
I was
Luka killed y'all, bro.
Boy,
He's
I
y'all
was like,
kryptonite, man. He was y'all kryptonite. It was just no answer for him.
he
dog.
went Giannis on us, dude, and there's nothing we could do. Fuck. You know, and really, we knew that was going to happen. It's the other guys that stepped up. You let Reggie Bullock look like Steph Curry out here, son. This man was pulling up from half court a couple times. I'm like, yo, fuck this, man.
Y'all
yo.
curse like us, bro. Y'all curse like us.
No. Hey, I'm just gonna say this. At least you weren't in AZ where I was at, because I was letting have it. Hey, man, I ain't seen so many tears from grown men about
We had no business losing to fucking Dallas in the second, son. Oh God.
Look, you guys are the Dallas Cowboys of the NBA.
Oh no, chill.
Y'all regular.
No,
I think this
Dallas
year would
has
be a little
championships.
different.
Dallas
I think
has rings.
Yeah, that's true. Dallas got rings. At least they got something to hang something on. Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the Derrick Jones era. I mean,
that shit hurt, dog. That shit hurt. Boy. That shit hurt
They
damn
are
near like a
the
Tuck Bill
Buffalo
game, bro.
Bills of NBA. They
Oh
are
my
the Buffalo
God, bro.
Bills of the NBA.
It feels like it, son.
Hey, you know who else is hurt?
He's like, it feels like it, man.
You know what else hurt? That dude that got hit by Zamir White on that 3rd and 1.
Huh?
Oh yeah, that linebacker. Oh, that buddy, he out of there. They cut him after the game was over.
He said after the game.
He gonna feel that tomorrow in more than one way.
He feeling that now.
Hey, so how did y'all feel about Darian Butler today, man?
Oh, he was balling, bro. 6 tackles. The man was everywhere. He had his hands on a couple balls.
6 tackles.
Pause. I really like 32. Walter,
yeah.
Buddy was out there. Buddy was out there cutting up. All the running backs, really. What the fuck was they doing with Drake?
What the fuck was Drake doing with his opportunity?
What was Drake?
Bro, they running the man straight up the middle. Like, come on, that ain't.
Bro, if
that
you
ain't
want
his
to make
thing.
this team, you got to be able to hit all the holes, bro.
I think he's more of a situational back.
You got to be able to hit all the holes on this team, bro. Pause. You got to be able to hit them all. You got to go up the middle. You got to go slightly to the outside. Then you got to be able to go all the way up. You got to be able to do all 3. If you cannot, you will not make the roster. I see that.
I would have loved him giving him a couple screens. Like, I expected him to get more screen game than some of the other dudes that did.
I think the way they coach, I think the way they do it is you got to go up the middle and pay the price to get a reward of a screen.
You right.
But I think they just want to see if you can do everything. You know what I'm saying? Like they know that Drake can, you know what I'm saying, be a flex person on the outside and you know what I'm saying, catch the ball or whatever, but can you hit the hole? I think that's why we saw Zamir White get so many touches, you know what I'm saying, in the passing game, because
that man's a dog.
You know, the census on him was that all he could do was hit the gap. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see,
but that wasn't the case. He actually got some hands.
Yeah. No. Well, see, that was a system thing at Georgia, right? They just didn't utilize him that way.
Nope, they sure didn't.
You know, I mean, but you're right. And I also think a lot of people are looking into the Josh Jacobs things a little too much. I think that's just a stylistic thing for Josh, right? He thinks running backs, if you listen at the presser, he thinks that running backs need those physical reps because you can't really replicate that in practice. And he's right. You know, you can't really be doing all that in practice. So it makes sense for him to have been out there.
And you're right.
I was scared that he was out there for as long as he was, though.
Yeah.
That scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, real quick, I got another special guest backstage that I want to bring out. This is another one of my OG homies, my OG partners. You know what I mean? This man is also a gracious host. You know what I mean? He opened his home to us when we was in Vegas for the draft. You know what I mean? Also, he allows me to come through and hang out with him on his show. You know what I mean? Him and the Mighty Q. You know what I mean? They allow me to come through and hang out with them on the late night chat. You know what I mean? Big fan of the Raiders, big fan of the Warriors, big fan of the A's. He is Bay to the heart. You know what I mean? He is Bay to the heart, but it is Raiders first and everything. Ladies and gentlemen, our boy, the wonderful, the only Mighty Thor. What's up with you, Thor?
What's up, baby? What's up, man? What's good, everybody? Happy, my brother. Happy, man. I'm excited about what I saw tonight. I know it's game one of the preseason, so you can't make too much of it. But I was happy to see cats out there, like look like they wanted to be there, look like they wanted to do the right shit. You know, there was a point where I saw Devontae like damn near coaching people on the sideline. I mean, real talk, man. You knew they weren't gonna play. I almost was kind of confused why they was even out there in pads and shit, dressed, all that shit. And then I was like, oh shit, yeah, I like that, man. Each one teach one, man. You see Devontae out there trying to get these kids to work.
He got a couple dudes' asses tonight. Pause. He got upset a couple times.
Hey, Cash Lord, man. Hey, thank you, bro. I'm telling y'all, man. Chase Garbers look good, bro.
Hey, Chase look good, bro. Chase look good, man. I'm Cal
like
Bear
them
fan,
sleeves
man.
too.
Born and raised in Berkeley, so
hey,
you
man,
know.
I'm telling y'all, I'm pulling for Chase, bro.
Me too.
Hey, if he don't make it, I understand, but I'm pulling for Chase, bro. I thought
Who's
Chase
number
looked
41?
good, bro.
Who's number 41?
Yeah, who
The
is
corner.
41? Palu? Is that Palu?
No, Paulu's 40.
He's 40.
Palu's 40.
He dropped a couple. 40 dropped a couple of them.
Oh man, he dropped a smooth one in the end zone.
Yeah. He dropped a couple of them.
Hey,
The
but
41 was all over
the
the
knock
place.
on him on his scouting report though was his hands.
His hands.
His hands was a knock on him.
He got them Roberto Durans.
I'm shocked for who his family is. I'm kind of shocked.
He got them hands stone, boy.
In college, that's a bad thing, and the pros is not. Okay, you didn't catch it, but you broke it up. You was in position to break it up. If
Right,
nothing
you was in
else.
position.
You know what I mean? You was in position to break it up. So
yeah, 40's your boy, baby. Paulo.
What do you guys think about Malcolm Kuntz tonight? I really liked his hustle.
I didn't.
He didn't land as much as I would have liked.
He made one tackle, bro.
But he was putting pressure on him. He was making him move around in there. And we had 5 sacks tonight.
You know, but it wasn't even a solo tackle. That's the he made one tackle and it wasn't even a solo tackle.
And he had the pass breakup with he almost got the pick.
See, and that was one thing I did like to see.
Backstage, our boy Fade to Black. What's up, Fade?
Hell yeah.
What's up, brothers?
Hey, what's the deal? What's the deal?
How you guys doing? What's up, Thor?
Man, chilling, baby, chilling,
We
man.
got who
Trying
we
to
got
recover.
there? We got Twan. Oh, Lunatic. What's good, brother? Critique.
What's going on with it?
What's up, Jay? Nice. And I'm sorry to say that the Warriors took that chip.
Yeah. All right.
Hey,
I told you from the beginning, brother.
Victor's got a sack and
baby. Let them know,
bro.
Fade. World champs, baby. World
That's
champs.
right. I told him from the beginning, man. Don't be a
No
dreamer.
excuses. No excuses for Kuntz at all, my friend.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
sorry. No
I think
excuses.
as the season or the preseason goes along, we'll see a lot more from him for sure.
Yeah. No, you guys are good, man. You guys got some young
Well,
players. You guys
I
are still be
hope.
good.
I hope.
I want to see Klee out there, but I guess he's hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Meek was
Okay,
out there a little
okay.
bit too. Meek
Like 2 plays, dude. He was there. What the fuck's up with that? I want to see way more of him because I feel like the jury's way out on him still.
Hey,
And he was the number 1 ranked CB coming out of college.
And they put him out there with with some of the number 1 wide receivers that the Jacksonville Jaguars had, right? And Meek actually had lockdown coverage. You know what I mean? That's all they wanted to see. What he could, if he actually developed to where he could play at another level.
Right.
That's all they wanted to see from him, especially in that wet field. They got there's a whole lot of defensive backs in that room. You know what I mean? It's a lot of defensive backs in that room, and everybody's got to get some looks. You know what I mean? Everybody's got to get some looks, and you know.
I didn't really see anybody get their ass cooked either.
Right.
Very little. All of our sacks were covered sacks. It wasn't even those off the ball, fast, quick sacks that you were kind of expecting to see. You know what I mean? Like all those were covered sacks.
Hey, Darius Phillips definitely earned himself a an extra spot, an extra, you know what I mean, an extra 2 weeks on the roster.
An extra penetration.
Definitely.
Right. Especially with, fucking Mullen. Who knows what the fuck he's on?
Yeah, that's.
Boy, I don't even know if he likes to play football at this point.
Hey, is the starting job up in jeopardy?
You can't say that because he had the surgery to get the shit fixed, right? You gotta let that heal.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I want to see him because I know how good where his ceiling's at so far. You know what I mean? He was the number 1 rated man-to-man guy before he went down last year.
Hey, look, if you want that Mullins back, lay off of him, let it heal.
Yeah.
Let it heal. He said he'd be ready by like week 1, week 2. You know what I mean? He'll be ready.
And we got these other guys stepping up that can just take over that spot while he's gone.
Yeah.
Right.
So let's develop these other guys. Amik's been on the team for 2 seasons already, right? 2 years,
Yes.
right? Yeah. So it's time to develop him. Now that we've got a coaching regime in here who knows how to develop, at least I hope they know how to develop players. From everything I've seen so far, I am totally behind this regime, man. Did you see how focused this team played? This team played focused.
Hey,
from top to bottom.
Hey, so what Lester Cotton did you see? I didn't see the Lester Cotton you saw. If you thought he was fired tonight, I didn't see that.
He was getting out there moving.
See, because the way I see football is a team sport. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's got a role.
Yeah.
Everybody, to the most part, was playing their role and they were playing focused.
Mm-hmm.
He was okay, but he wasn't fired.
I was really happy with the tempo too.
First game of the season, like Malcolm Kuntz, he's going to grow into his own, just like Leatherwood's going to grow into his own. I don't have any hope for Brandon Parker, but I mean that's because he's been in here for so long and he just keeps doing the same shit over and over and over again.
John Simpson was fine. John
Simpson was fine.
Dylan was good.
Dylan Parham was
okay. Played good. James played good.
I liked Luminar over there at right tackle.
Leatherwood was very impressive tonight.
He fixed up a lot of technique.
Very impressive tonight. The fact that he did not jump off sides at all. He had no flags thrown on him this evening. You know what I mean? He handled his job. I don't think he gave up a sack tonight. So I know Brandon Parker gave up 2?
He sure the fuck did.
He gave up 3. He got beat on that. It was the inside guy. It was Cotton's fault mostly because the way he blocked him, but it was a stunt and he didn't pick it up. So it really was 3.
We gave up 5 sacks.
Oh, 5?
There was 5 sacks. We gave
a lot of sacks.
Man.
We talked about Parker
I'm saying
specifically.
Parker gave up 2 or 3?
Yeah.
Sultan nailed it, man. Parker ain't no left tackle.
Nope.
He isn't. But he's supposed to be playing that swing tackle. That's what we got. That's why we have him here.
Yeah, but not to the left.
Hey, but look, that don't even matter. You got abused by a rookie on the second play of the game.
We got him for 2. I think the rookie got 2 of them, or was it Arden? Key got 1, and then
Arden
the rookie
got one.
Yeah.
Hey,
Arden got like he won the Super Bowl.
Bro.
Hey,
every time he play us, bro, he gonna be like that. Every time he play us, bro, he's gonna be like that, bro.
Yep. Because we never would give him a chance and he never produced.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, there was certain things that he was good at, but we wanted him to do other shit differently. We wanted the sacks out of him. We were boasted about how this dude was going to get us a shit ton of sacks.
Arden almost key.
Arden almost key.
Motherfucker.
Almost.
That motherfucker. I ain't never seen somebody get almost sacked so many times in my life.
He's not a right tackle either.
Yeah, bro.
I'm just saying, man.
I'm surprised they didn't put him on a plane tonight. I'm not even gonna stunt.
Shit,
to not
find
Vegas.
Out. Somebody getting the axe.
Hey, I just didn't see where Lester Cotton played fire. I'm just being honest, man. You know what I mean? I just didn't see the fire from him. Now he played okay, but I was expecting more. From the hype that came out of training camp about what it is been going on, what's been taking place, right? They've been downplaying Leatherwood, but Leatherwood actually looked really good tonight.
Leatherwood looked good to me too.
He's developing.
You know what I mean? He actually looked really good tonight. He held his own.
Yeah.
He did what he needed to do. He cleared some lanes for some runs. He held up in the pass protection. Like, he did really well.
Yeah.
Right?
He
But
picked
these
up a
other
lot of
guys
the
that they've
technique
been
shit. That
hyping
was
didn't do so hot. And
Right.
Brandon Parker is one of the guys who's really been getting hyped up. And
Way
bro,
too
you were just literally just like a total letdown this evening. It really was a total letdown this evening. If this was the final cuts, bro, you would have got yourself cut tonight.
That motherfucker be
Terrence and Meek played.
cooking fries.
Yeah.
How do y'all?
I didn't see Xavier.
So how do y'all feel about Tyrone Wheatley Jr.?
I thought he played okay. Yeah, he was in there.
Yeah.
I saw him in there toward like the last quarter.
Yeah.
Like last 2 quarters he played, and he didn't do too bad.
Right.
At tight end?
No, he's a tackle.
He's
a tackle.
Yeah.
Hey, who was that? Who was that other running back?
32.
Walters.
Walter.
Well, yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, Walters.
He was pretty good. I thought he looked pretty good there at the end.
Yeah. He's
Hey,
solid.
Yeah, I was saying
Solid.
I think he might have played himself up a couple of spots on the roster.
Give himself a shot. Give himself a shot. Hey, what's his name? Is fast, man, but them hands were kind of crap, bro. That one ball he
T.
dropped.
Billy.
What's that?
T. Billy Johnson.
Yeah.
Tyrone Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it wasn't much from. I don't know. It's because it's the first preseason game too. It's so hard to judge a lot of the shit. Right? They're out there, not
You're
doing
as
too
good as
much.
the opposition.
And it's Stidham and fucking Nate Mullins and shit. So it's hard. I don't know.
I think Stidham locked up that 2 spot.
Hey, after this game,
I was thinking Mullins for sure.
He outplayed the
But-
fuck out of him.
How
Yeah,
surprised
he-
I am? Not a single pick. Dirty,
You know
were
what?
right, bro?
Hey,
Not
for
a
real.
single fucking pick from any of our
You were putting
quarterbacks.
bets on
Hey,
it.
I told you that, bro.
Hell yeah, you did. I'm
Nobody
gonna start
was
listing
throwing
more.
no
Hey, he
picks
played
tonight.
smart.
But it's not like there wasn't opportunities that they just didn't capitalize on.
Nah,
Talking about on defense.
But we talking about offensively. We didn't
Offense.
throw
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'm saying offensively, Chase had a horrible ball that should have been picked off when he threw behind and high. On that third, it was like third and 2.
Chase?
Yeah.
Chase had 2 bad passes, and one was out of bounds, and one was into the ground.
Nah, the one he overthrew on the third down, it was like third and short.
He capitalized on his third and short.
I was telling you, hey, he did your boy looking nice after he threw the touchdown, and then he threw a horrible ball. But other than that, that was the only thing I saw that was bad from him. That was like the only thing.
Yeah, I think Chase may have played himself up a little bit too. You know what I mean? They may give him a little bit more of an opportunity next week to see what he can do. You know,
I thought he was going to play more. You know what I'm saying?
I thought he was going to play more too.
I thought he was
They
going
would
to
have gave
play
him
at
the
least
whole
3
second
quarters.
half.
No, he earned more playing
I
time.
was thinking
Nick Mullins, he was throwing some ducks out there. Like
Man, for real.
that
he
one
was holding on to that ball too, boy. God damn. Get the rock out.
inside, but he threw the inside. That one where he threw and he just threw it so high it got to double coverage. That should have been picked off. But luckily, and even though it should have been picked off, it should have been caught by a receiver Vassie because it did hit both his hands.
You talking about he threw it to 18, right?
Yeah,
When
Vassie.
dude got hit. Yeah.
I was like, but it was, I wasn't too impressed, but I wasn't let down either. You know what I mean? But honestly, the quarterback wasn't the focal point. I was more focusing on how the play calling was going to be, what the scheme was going to be,
Yeah.
what the defense was going to look like, and what type of pressure they was going to bring.
Right.
I would say the kid from Notre Dame, the safety Matthias, he stepped up a lot at safety because he was bringing. He honestly reminded me of a smaller version of Abrams with the way he was hitting.
Nah,
What number was he? 42?
No,
bro, you talking about Farley, Matthias Farley.
Farley was 44.
He was brought in late. Yup.
Yeah.
Number 49 because he was hitting today. He was trying to earn the roster spot, and honestly, he deserves another week.
He earned himself another week.
And Cosby, you know what I'm saying? I every time I hear Cosby, I think about Bill Cosby, but
Crosby.
No, Cosby.
Number 30.
Yeah. Cosby, he played well too.
Number 30, you talking about that's Deron Hammonds. Deron
Harmon.
And Green.
Yeah, 44 was Crosby. That's his name, Crosby.
No, 30. What's number 30?
No,
You
his
talking about
last
Bryce?
name is Cosby, not Crosby. Crosby
Cosby.
is Max Crosby.
Oh, you talking about Bryce Cosby, 44.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bryce, yeah.
I will say the DB, we dropped a lot of picks. They need to go to judges.
Man.
They dropped.
Hey, bro, that's why they play defense.
DB.
Bring
Thank
back
you.
Stickle. Bring back Stickle.
There's only one difference between a wide receiver and a defensive back. A wide receiver can catch.
Catch, exactly.
Right. I was shocked not to see more Robinson tonight.
Yeah.
We didn't see shit from him.
That might
He had
be
like one catch.
Like I said, you saw enough.
Yeah.
They saw what they wanted to see from him, right?
Yeah.
There's so many other people that are literally fighting for a spot. A lot of people you didn't see a whole lot. They're almost like pretty much right there where they need to be.
Yeah.
But these other guys are right behind them. So we kind of need to see where these guys are at. We know what these guys can do. Let's see what these guys can do. Are they actually pushing these guys for a roster spot? Because this is what we got up here. This is what's playing.
So I got a question about Drake because
I mean,
a good thing.
You saw Abrams for 3 plays. You saw Trayvon Merrick for 3 plays. You saw Denzel Perryman give you 3 plays tonight. Like, Amik was in that group of players that gave you 3 plays tonight.
That was just for contact. So my thing is for Drake was he got the same amount of reps as Jacobs. Now he didn't produce as much, but did he run scared or did he look a step slow? And did he look like he was avoiding contact? That's what I want to see because that's the only reason why he got 5. They want to see, was he avoiding the contact? Was he scared of the contact? And was he slower than what he was last year?
That's good.
Talking about Drake?
I know one time when he got the ball, there wasn't even no space. He got swallowed up in the backfield.
Yeah.
Talking about
I
Drake.
think Abdullah looked better than Drake.
Yeah,
Amir was looking nice.
The only reason Drake played was because it was live action and he wasn't getting hit in practice, and they needed to see how he was going to react to getting hit. It's just the first time getting injured.
To be honest with you, I think it wasn't really on Drake today. I think it was more on that line. Because a lot of the times when Drake would get the ball, the line was already, you know what I'm saying?
Right, there's 2 dudes
was
in
already
his
like
face.
right in his face by the time he got the ball. So there really wasn't anything he could do but to, make sure he doesn't fumble the shit. So I would have to see him, you know what I'm saying, with a better performance line in front of him. Because I felt like whoever was in front of him when he did get the ball, they didn't even give him a chance to say, hey, Drake, here's your chance to do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, yeah, and Cash, to answer your question, the reason I said that is because they ran him up the middle, meaning they wanted him to get contact. Yes, you want to avoid contact to extend your career, but this is football. You're going to get hit. I need to see how you're going to react to getting hit after you had a really serious injury. Are you coming back scared and timid, like you trying to prolong it and like not really avoiding contact? Because we got guys on the team who aren't trying to avoid contact, who are going to run through the contact to get the extra yard. Because right now, in preseason, you got to give me that extra yard. For you to earn a spot on this team, there's 6 running backs in that room right now. That's too many running backs.
Yep.
Yards after contact.
And we already know with what's going on with, you know what I'm saying, with training camp, that they're not getting touched up like that. You know what I'm saying? So the preseason, and that was good for the coaching staff to say everybody, running back wise is getting, because they need to get that pop out of the way. You know what I'm saying? To get them in, you know what I'm saying, into that football mode, because even with them having pads on in preseason, you know what I'm saying, even in training camp, they're not getting touched up like this. You know what I'm saying? So they all needed it.
Yeah.
And it helps avoid injury, being able to get your body adjusted earlier.
Yeah.
You know, that way week 1, you know, Josh Jacobs ain't going down with a fucking knee or some shit.
Hey, Black Sales, what's good with you, fam? What's good with you, folks? Hope all is well. Hey, if you got time, man, check your IG. You know what I mean? If you
Hey,
got time, check your IG. Brave, what's good with you, Brave? Good to see you, man. Purple and gold, my guys. Salute. Welcome
what's
in.
up, everyone in the chat? Hey, Dirty Bro, I got to get up out of here. I just saw your thing. I wanted to come on for a minute. Excited football is back and everything. Panel man, love y'all. Happy to see them out there. I was happy to see them look like they kind of know what they're doing. Even though it's the first preseason game, I think it's hard to put. I'm looking at it again right now on replay on NFL Network. And hey, thank you to Seymour people for wearing Raider shit out there. You know what I'm saying? For
Man,
sure,
for
for
real.
sure.
Yeah.
All right, man. I love y'all. Red Nation all
Appreciate
day,
you,
man.
brother.
I'm gonna holler at y'all on the flip, man.
That's right.
All right, Thor.
All right, fam.
Yeah, man. So, no, I mean, the running back. Look, the running back fight is going to be very interesting, especially after today's game. This running back fight is going to be extremely interesting, and I honestly feel like, you know, what I mean, if you went with, let's say you went with Josh Jacobs, Jacob Johnson, let's say you added Zamir White to that, you went with Walters, and you threw in Amir Abdullah. Well, from what I've seen from them tonight, that's not a bad combination, right?
Solid. Yeah,
Well,
that's solid.
I got a question for all y'all. I want to let's run it down. After today's game, what's your depth chart looking like?
For what, running back?
For the running back,
Doesn't say the position.
No,
For the running back position.
From the running back.
Josh Jacobs is number 1.
Grading from you. We'll keep four running backs, 1 to 4. Grade them from today's.
Josh Jacobs.
1.
Would you go Zamir White 2?
No,
Yeah,
just
for sure, Zamir.
Compared to what Drake did, shit.
Raider Ball, what's good?
What's your particularly not just what do you think personally?
I think Josh Jacobs, Zamir White. From after the play tonight, Walter got to be in the mix, and then from people who played or didn't play too, because Johnson fullback, will we count that in?
He wouldn't be a running back. He already had the fullback lock.
Fullback, okay.
Just running back.
Abdullah then. That'll be my 4 right now, the way they produce today.
So Jacobs 1 is a starter. White's the backup. Walter's the 3rd, and Abdul is the 4th.
Yeah, I would switch it. I would put. I agree with your first 2, but I gotta put Abdullah in that 3rd spot
after tonight, after their production. This is what he's saying. Walter, his production was better than Abdullah.
Only reason I put Walter in 3rd and Abdullah in 4th is because Abdullah is going to actually do kick return as well.
Special teams.
You know what I mean? Special teams.
Okay.
So, you know, I mean, if he's doing kick returns, hopefully we don't have that many kick returns this year anyway. But, you know, for the simple fact that he'd be a kick returner. Hey, tell Pops, I said, what's up, man? I see him over there in the background, man.
Yeah, he trying to burn up something.
Hey, what's up, Pops?
He outside. It's a clear glass. So
okay.
Yeah, when he comes,
I seen him go like that. I think he can hear me.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking. Obviously, Josh Jacobs, Zamir, Walter, and then Abdullah. Dude, for me, it's hard, especially in a Josh Jacobs system, to just cast aside Drake, because the shit that he'll be able to do during the season, being schemed up the way Josh can scheme things, you know, fit in that. Because they've always done really well in New England is finding what you do well and finding the matchup and exposing that. And I think Drake is matchup health coming out of the backfield catching the ball.
So my question to you, because I pose this thought, but my question to you is, what doesn't Abdullah do that Drake? You know what I'm saying? Aren't they similar?
I think Drake's a better version of what Abdullah does.
Okay.
But you're right. They do the same shit.
Okay.
You're definitely right.
And it seems like what we're seeing is that they're trying to see if all these running backs can do everything. Can you catch out of the backfield? Can you hit the gap? You know what I'm saying? So with
You're
that
right.
being said, is Drake really needed?
I don't think Drake is number 2, bro.
Hey, Drake averaged 1.8 yards a carry tonight.
Yeah, he ain't 2. Not after the
1.8
I
yards.
don't think he was 2 on the. I don't think he was 2 on the depth chart before that.
No, he was ranked. He was 3.
Yeah, Drake's wasn't for production today. Drake was just to get acclimated, to get contact.
Back from injury, right?
Yeah, they just see his reaction to contact, and they want to see what his body's going to react to, how he's going to feel tomorrow, how he's going to look tomorrow.
I kind of got scared when he busted his hand up with that late hit on the sideline.
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh, bro, this man hurt again."
No, from what he said, how they just ran him up the middle, that tells me they need to see what his reaction is to getting hit, how it is his reaction to seeing the contact, feeling the contact, how his body's going to react to getting contact. Now I think they're just evaluating him.
Now the thing that's impressive to me with Walter is how long has Walter been in a training camp this off season so far? Because we brought him in late.
I think he's only been in for like a week, maybe at the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
he averaged over 6 yards a carry tonight.
But
he was cutting up.
Multiple carries, not just 1 or 2. You know what I mean? Percentages and averages can fool you depending on the numbers behind it.
How long was White sitting out for? Because I know he wasn't coming because he was sitting out.
No, he was out for like a couple of, but he came back to practice though.
Yeah, he's been practicing
like the last few
3 days.
He was at practice.
Yeah.
He had the most carries tonight.
I think they're just being real cautious with everybody. Like if there's even a small tweak or something, they're like, "Nah, bro, go ahead."
We're running backs. Yeah, for real.
I think that's so. Like a lot of people have been worried about Chandler Jones. What they don't realize is with the type of injury he has, when you travel, it like, it aggravates it. You know what I mean? Because he has lower legs tightness. Yeah. That's why he didn't travel. It's nothing crazy, and we ain't gonna, push this. Just like he was saying earlier about Mullen, right? We ain't gonna push nobody back that we need like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, look, now I don't want to hear no shit about a motherfucker can't travel because some lower leg shit. Look, if that's the case, nigga, you need to fly in on Wednesday. All right. You need to fly in 3.5 days before the game so your legs can get acclimated to be.
Start stretching, motherfucker.
Hey, Lunatic, get that John Madden bus back in rotation.
For real.
Hey, no.
For real, get on that bus.
Y'all get this nigga a bed on the plane so he can stretch and lay the fuck out, man.
You know what I mean? It's the recovery, Dirty. It's the flight back. Not the flight there, it's the one back.
The one back, huh?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Plus, like I said, I want him to say, he up there in age a little bit. I don't want him doing nothing extra.
No, for real.
Go ahead and sit down, Jones. We need you.
Hey, really.
We really do need him.
Exactly.
This interior. Oh man, we gotta bring Sutton. I mean, we gotta bring Sutton, right? Or buddy from the Bengals last year that tore our ass up.
Oh no,
I can't remember his name. Okunjobi or something like that.
Was that him?
Yeah, it was in Joker or whatever his name is. But
y'all know who I'm talking about though. Dude, the young guy. He's like 27 too. He's pretty young. Okay. Bring his ass in. What are we doing?
Hey, Vickers was solid tonight too. He got a sack.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, and Farrell Jr. was clogging shit up, son.
See?
He was taking 2 or 3 guys to keep him out of there.
But look, let's be honest, man. They torch our interior D line, man.
Yeah, but we don't have what we supposed to have.
No Hank, no Bilal Nichols.
Yeah.
It don't matter. They weren't running their ones. And this is what our backups are going to be when they're not in the game. And it was getting destroyed. If it was a real running attack, we'd probably give up 200. It looked like they were going to get 200 yards up.
Michael. Hello, Michael.
Only really
Mike. You ball head mother. Fuck the Lakers talking about go Lakers. Yo ass. Ball head ass.
Dirty salute, my guys. What's going on, baby?
Shit, I did that shit my eye out one time. Come on, Dirty, do something simple.
I just got done eating some Rocky Mountain oysters and some bull milk, man. You know,
Oh no, hey,
celebration. You know what I mean?
that man milk ain't cool.
That means
man.
you ready.
Boy gonna be boo-booing at work though.
That bull milk ain't healthy for you, man. Too much testosterone in bull milk. Mike, what's up with it, Mike? That's my guy.
Hey, I just came in to say salute to everybody, man. Appreciate you guys like always, man. I'm here at work. Go Raiders all day, baby. You already know, man. Fuck the Suns.
Raiders,
You already know.
Yeah, okay, fuck you, bro. You bitch ass motherfucker.
He did
Mike, hella stupid.
Hey, look, man. Hey, Dark, I'm sorry to
This
say.
mad because he still got Westbrook on his team. That's why he mad. That's all right.
Oh shit.
He done already left.
He
done already left.
That nigga exit stage.
Hey, what was
left
you getting ready to
quick.
say, JT?
Oh, I didn't even see it.
I was gonna say something about the Suns, but man, it's gonna be a long year for y'all, man.
You don't need to say nothing about it.
Hey man, I'm straight with where we're at. We'll be all right.
Hey,
we were still 8 games better than everybody else last year. I know we lost in the second round. It was disappointing. It was disappointing.
At the end of the day, you still got Devin Booker, and he is not a closer.
Oh, you're tripping. He's the best shooting guard in the league. What are you talking about?
Yeah, man,
He definitely is, bro.
He's
the highest ranked defender at the 2 guard.
But he's not
or
the
he's
best
number
player
2
on the floor.
He's
he is.
At the 2
not
guard?
Not when Luka's on the floor, he's not.
Okay, Luka's not 2 guard. I'm talking 2 guards.
I just said best player, bro. And when Luka's on the floor, boy.
Devin Booker does not go.
I can think of some others too.
He does not guard the 2. He guards the off ball.
He does guard the 2. He does guard the 2. He switches. They do a lot of switching, bro.
Yeah, they have him on the guy who doesn't score.
Easy work.
I mean, I'm not really going. I watch every single Suns game, brother. I'm telling you, you're misspeaking.
Him to get him on this, which is why Luka torched him. He on the high pick and roll with him.
Luka.
I mean, Luka torches everybody, bro.
I mean, he does, but it was.
I mean,
it was bad with
he's
y'all,
very
bro.
similar
It just seemed to be bad with y'all.
It was
bro.
worse against
Daniel Gonzalez, salute, man.
But look, I don't like seeing Luka. We eliminate him every time we play in the playoffs. My Clippers. I hate seeing him, but it looked even worse against him. The way he was it was bad.
I mean, Mikal was on him most of the time.
But when's the last time we put 28 points in a half?
It was a pleasure to meet you, bro. It was a pleasure to meet you at the bonfire, family. For real, for real. Thank you for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it, man. I had a good time out there. For real, for real. So, thank you.
Oh, you know what? I got a question. Let's get off the Suns. How do y'all feel about the defensive play calling? And how did you feel about?
Hey, Black Sales, appreciate you. Appreciate your $4.99 donation to the channel, bro. Greatly appreciate that. You know what I mean? It go a long way to making this channel a little bit better. You know what I mean? Every dollar counts, man. And I know people work hard for their money. So whenever they send it through here, man, I greatly appreciate it more than I can actually probably verbally express, man. So for real. Love you to death for that one. Oh, I got another one coming in from my boy, Too Resilient. What's good with you, fam? What's going on, man? Appreciate you as always, folks. You know what I mean? Definitely, as I just told Black Sales, man, the money that you guys bring in, man, I know you work hard for it. So when you send it through, bro, it is greatly appreciated. For real. You know what I mean? It just helps me further advance this channel, family, and I appreciate y'all. For real.
Oh, yeah. Keep dirty making content,
regularly
son.
scheduled program.
I like the play calling.
I liked all the sets that I saw. I saw a lot of different sets. I like that.
They dialed up blitzes. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't too crazy of a blitz, but you could see one player drop down on third down. The only thing that I wish that would actually happen is that they actually got home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We got 5 sacks.
That didn't happen, but
we got 5 sacks tonight. It was all right.
No, I'm talking about on like those specific like third down, You know what I'm saying? Like design. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That a lot of them didn't
When
go
they was
home.
putting pressure on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
When they put pressure, they didn't
Stunts.
get home. So
And
I would
I'm
like for
sorry.
them to finish those, but I like what I saw.
Okay, so I got a question. I'm hearing multiple people say we got like 4 or 5 sacks. From what I'm looking at the stat sheet, we got 1.
We got 1 sack. They got 5 sacks.
We got 5. Okay.
They gave up
Vickers,
5.
Vickers was the one that got the sack for us.
There was at least 2, because we got the one from Vickers, and then there was another one where, unless that was the same play,
And
I'm
that was
thinking
in
about.
that was in the third quarter.
Are you talking about the 4th turnover where they fumbled the ball?
No, not that one. It was one where Green, Kuntz, and another dude met at the quarterback.
Kuntz only has 1 tackle for loss.
That was
He didn't. They didn't count him, but he got the pressure at the middle. That basically caused it.
Hey, later in the game, we gave up too many dump off yards. We gave up way too many of them.
You know what I love seeing? Some goddamn screens for fuck. I haven't seen a screen. It feels like in 5, 6 years. Shit.
A successful screen.
Yeah, exactly. There, yeah, that's better.
I saw 5 in the second half alone.
Yeah, and I can't wait till I see Derek Carr throw a fucking fade route in the red zone. Fuck.
Hey, Dirty.
What? What up, Pops?
Hey, how's it going, Dirty?
I'm good, man. How you doing, man?
Doing good. I can't complain.
What you out there frying up, man?
Man, I'm throwing some T-bone sticks on the grill.
Ooh.
Hey, we on the wrong live. We need to be over at Twine House.
Yeah.
For real.
You got the T-bone.
Steaks.
Huh?
Man.
Okay. Man, it's a pleasure to see you.
All right, nice to see you too.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, I miss red meat.
Shit, I eat
Nobody
it.
told you to become
every
vegan.
He said he misread. What, you went vegan?
No, man, I still eat chicken and
You just got rid of red meat?
yeah.
Man.
Shit can fuck your stomach up, man.
Shit, I fell off the fucking wagon. I was vegan for 2 years.
No, it's good. I mean, they got a lot more stuff, man. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know you can make veggies and these mushrooms. Now I just found out about the oyster mushrooms.
What up, Anthony?
I'm about to try this little pulled pork recipe they got with them.
With the jackfruit?
No, with the oyster mushrooms. They got an oyster mushroom.
Oh, because you could do the pulled pork with the jackfruit
Yeah,
also.
jackfruit, yeah. I
Yeah.
it takes too long to clean the jackfruit. I'm lazy.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
That's how
Mike
do it
killing
in the
me,
oven
bro.
and all
Mike
that
said
shit.
I miss pink meat.
Who? Mike said that
I was
shit.
wondering when someone's gonna catch
Motherfucking
that.
Mike, man.
I didn't want to interrupt you. I was talking, but
He want you to miss them pink tacos.
Go get you some salmon.
Oh shit.
he was. Hey, he also asked,
Sandwiches,
"Do we
boy.
think that we'll see the starters in Week 3?" I definitely think so. I
Yeah.
think because the Patriots played their starters the most last year in the preseason. So, and I don't know if that's Bill or Josh, but I'm thinking we definitely see him Week 3.
So who all said today? I know DA, DC. Did Waller sit?
Yep. Renfro
Waller,
set.
Renfro, Crosby, Jones.
Crosby,
Jones didn't even
Jones.
fly.
Yeah, Jones didn't even fly.
No Colton Miller. Did Andre James play?
Yes, he did.
He did?
Okay.
Yes, he
Okay.
did.
It was just maybe for that first series then, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a couple of plays. It wasn't a lot.
Damn.
I'm not, like I said, I'm still shocked that they kept Josh in for like 2 series and change.
Well,
I was like, what the fuck?
but it goes to what I was saying earlier. I think they did that for everybody because everybody needed to get knocked
Snacked up
around
a little bit.
Yeah. They're not like they're only pushing and shoving a little bit, you know what I'm saying? If that, you know what I'm saying, in camp. So they need to get touched up.
What was a disappointment tonight, though?
D tackle.
I mean, aside from the O line, like, did you see anything defensively outside of the line that you kind of
Too many missed interceptions.
That was also, yeah.
We had so many opportunities at interceptions tonight, and we just missed it.
And that was our same problem last year.
Yeah, that can't happen.
You know what I mean?
I'll say the interceptions was one. What I didn't like seeing was the timing on blitzing. because we clearly definitely worked on it, and the safeties were still late. That's why they were like a half step late. Uh, certain plays I didn't like the discipline on the line, on their lane gap, and their lane responsibilities.
I think they need to clean up the drops, wide receivers, just skill players in general. There was I don't want to say a lot of drops, but I think they can improve on that.
I don't think so. I don't
Tonight.
think Parham played center today, Joe.
I thought he backed up. He didn't back up.
Yeah, he did. He
I
actually
thought he
was
backed
in there
him up.
for 1 or 2 plays at center.
Yeah.
At center? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So one or
ooh, that what's that dude? Giacomini or Jaka?
Man, you know what I mean? Like that's not really enough to consider being playing. You know what I mean? Like let's just be honest. 2 plays. What am I going to establish in the 2 plays?
Yeah,
and after 2 plays, it's like nah. Take him out. Put in the other dude. You know what I mean? Play Parham over here. Because I could have swore I saw him on the line.
He played guard most of the time tonight.
Yeah,
when he
that's
wasn't.
what I thought. I thought I saw him playing guard, and I thought I saw him doing quite well at guard.
Yeah, they moved him in the second half over to center.
He was being nasty in there for sure.
He's
He's a bit of a mauler. I like it. Who's that dude? Giacomini? I'm fucking his name up bad. He's a tackle. He's a big ass dude. I think it's 72.
Sam Onosini?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, from Utah.
The rookie.
Boy,
Came out of Utah.
Buddy was out there. Buddy was out there balling, son.
I'm telling you.
Buddy was out there balling, man.
Because when he was with Utah, Utah led the Pac-12 in rushing. They had over 200-something yards a game. He was one of the offensive linemen.
Bam Bam. Yeah, just call him Bam Bam.
Yeah,
Bam Bigelow.
Yeah.
Bam Bigelow.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, did you see when that tight end gave Gillespie that, you know what I'm saying, what you looking at, son? When he tried to hit him and he just bounced off of him?
I don't see that shit.
Yeah. I'm watching the replay, so it just showed it when the tight end caught the ball and Gillespie came in and he didn't wrap up. He was trying to really steal, and he just bounced off of him like
I know what you're talking about.
Like it was like some ping pong or something like that.
I'm gonna say that'll get you cut with this coaching stuff.
You better wrap the fuck up. Oh yeah.
Cut from this coaching staff.
But I know Graham's big on putting hat on the ball and like you saw that quite a few times tonight where dudes was putting hat on the ball and getting it out of there. I think that's something that he emphasizes.
Yeah, I got excited when I think that was DP that flip dude and he dropped the ball and we thought it was a fumble.
Oh. Yeah, but his elbow touched.
Yeah,
that the ground caused a fumble basically. Gillespie was all right though.
What's the status on Cole after getting hit?
I think he's all right. He was back out there.
He came back.
Came back. He's fine.
But the fact that they didn't fucking call that, and then they call that bullshit later in the game on us, I'm like, dude, they already starting with us, bro. This man got his head smacked off.
Man, that motherfucker was in the air and
great.
Hey, you know what? I didn't think the laundry I was thrown was that bad tonight.
No, I think that's the 2 things that came out of this game that I liked the most: the discipline. Others, and at the end of the game, it got a little sloppy, and I really liked our tempo. Like we were snapping the ball at like with 11 or 12 still on the clock. I like the fact that there's not a lot of confusion. People knew where the fuck they were supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And this is coming from these are our second, third string guys. You know what I'm saying? Imagine what our ones are looking like.
Man,
I did say I did want to see a better 2-minute drill from Chase though, but they didn't give good play calling. I wanted to see what our 2-minute drill looked like, but I don't think Weston they wanted to give that away just yet.
Were they in a situation to do it?
In the fourth quarter, we got the ball back.
Yeah, we had almost exactly 2 minutes with in the fourth quarter when we got it back, right? It was like 2:07.
But I think also because it was like the end of the game, you know what I'm saying? Like let's just try to run the clock out, whatever, you know.
Not get anyone hurt.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but for this, like, okay, for that, there's going to be cuts from the squad. Who do y'all think is going to get cut? Who deserves to get cut? And who will be your surprise cut?
Well, if Parker gets cut, it will be at the end of preseason. I think they're gonna let him stick around until the end just to see if he can get a hold of it. But if he doesn't have it down by the end of preseason, bro, he's out of here. He's
I don't know if that's too much of a surprise though. I think
it would be with the line and the depth that we have right now. It would be a surprise. It would be. It wouldn't be a surprise in the fact that most of us Raider fans have been sitting around waiting for a long time for him to do something, and he still ain't did it.
Wouldn't that make him expected to be cut? Because it's like, bro, you ain't learning, you ain't got better, you still doing the same thing. I would expect.
It's a surprise with the way they keep hyping him up.
That's media. That ain't the team, is it?
No, the team's been.
Everybody's been saying, "Oh, he's doing well. He's getting better, and he's did this, and he did that."
He's taking snaps with the ones, not Alex Leatherwood.
Yeah,
that's what I keep hearing.
For real, they was pumping up.
So pretty much, he's a practice squad player because he does well in practice.
If Drake is scared of contact, or he's out there playing nimble, he's cut too. That's what Panda Ty said, man.
That's my surprise.
His last album sucked too.
That's my that's my surprise cut is Drake. If he got cut, I would be shocked. But if things continue as is, I guess by the end I wouldn't be shocked. But for now, that's my surprise. If he got cut, I'd be shocked. Just because of how much
trade. More than
but what are we gonna get for him?
But he has a lot. He has a lot going against him. You know what I'm saying? He has younger, healthier, and cheaper options that
More
are
physical.
that are around him. So he's really in a tough situation.
Why not try to get that tackle from the Bears off of Drake?
So
sorry for Drake for that tackle, Johnson.
Sorry to have to cut you guys short. Give me a hot second. Sorry to have to cut you guys short, but I have 10 minutes left. I have to go in here and take care of my daddy duties. Wifey's not feeling too well, so I told her I'd be in about 11:15. So within these last 10 minutes, there's 5 of you guys on the panel, and give each one of you 2 minutes to give me your you have up to 2 minutes to give me your uninterrupted true feelings about today's game and what you expect to see here in the near future. Let's start with Dark Side. What's up with you, Dark?
Yeah, I mean, what I saw was, I mean, Josh Jacobs really putting his fingerprints all over it. I think that, I know it's a preseason game. It's almost hyperbolic to even talk like this, but I think that he showed that he's the real deal. And I know that there's a lot of proving to do. I get it. But being able to see that much discipline from top to bottom was really, it gave me a lot of confidence moving forward. And my expectation is Super Bowl. I mean, this team's built to win Super Bowl now and for the next 2 to 3 years. So that's what I would have to say on that.
Okay. Raider Fatigue, let's move on to you.
I'm over here looking at the stats, and I think just stat-wise, by itself, Zamir White was a huge standout today. Amir Abdullah had 2 attempts for 7 yards, with one of those being an 8-yard gain. So he lost one on one of his runs. I mean, we looked really focused, and that's what I liked about it. I mean, I really ain't got. We'll see what goes on later on throughout the season when we start dealing with injuries and things like that. But I'm thoroughly impressed and pleased where we're at right now.
Okay. JT, my brother, where are your thoughts at?
My thoughts today with the evaluation is pretty simple. I could care less about the stats. I like more and focus more on what the scheme was, how the scheme looked and was working, how the team was playing, and what I evaluated was how much speed they played with, how well they hit and tackled and wrapped, and did it look like they had heart and they wanted to be there. And I saw all that with the second and third string. which means they're trying to play up to solidify the team. So if they're playing like that, I know our number one's got to play like that. 'Cause a lot of our number ones are on the chopping block. So I liked what I saw. I liked more than what I saw compared to what I didn't like. The only thing that's really that I need to see improvement on is the defensive line. That isn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's not playoff worthy defensive tackles. If we have that going into the season, it's gonna be a long year, man. Long, frustrating year. But other than that, I'm just waiting to see how we progress next week. I want to grade this in this next week's performance. Then I can give a more concrete grade on what we can get.
For sure. Raider Swan, what you got for him?
I'm just gonna continue to be the broken record. I ditto everybody. You know what I'm saying? The discipline. I've been saying that, on pretty much every live that I've been on today. Just seeing the discipline. You know what I'm saying, and not seeing the litany of flags being thrown our way. You know what I'm saying? Just shows you that this team is focused. This team is not what we've been accustomed to, and I just see this being the foundation of the building blocks of better play. You know what I'm saying? I think eventually the O-line is going to come together. I think the wide receivers are going to catch every target that they get. You know what I'm saying? I just feel confident at this point with where we are right now, as a team, knowing that the product is not finished because it is the preseason and they're still working things out in training camp and all of that. But I'm very positive right now, and I give a positive grade at this point of where we are in the preseason.
Most definitely appreciate that. Loon, my brother.
Shit, what I seen tonight, I think running back, the running back room is something we don't have to worry about. What's going to happen with that is who's going to be first, second, third, but they're all going to be from the same room. The concerning thing, offensive line, right side to be exact, Brandon Parker ain't what they was pumping him up to be. So if that's the case, is Leatherwood the guy that's penciled in? You know what I mean? And the last but not least, Stidham, backup. He's the backup from what I seen tonight, not Mullins. You know what I mean? I'm comfortable with Stidham, with him knowing the system and knowing the playbook, and for him to come out and transcend that across onto the field. I'm solid with that. But yes, that offensive line, I'm concerned because that's what's gonna make that offense go.
As for me, man, I was actually really, even though we had mistakes being made, I was still pleasantly surprised with the way that we moved the ball down the field. I understand the 2 field goals on the first 2 opening drives. I get that. You know what I mean? If the ones are in, maybe those are 2 touchdowns. That's an upside to really, really, really look at. You know what I mean? But the fact that our backup quarterback was able to get down there and at least get 3, that's something we're accustomed to, right? So we figure our first string quarterback can get down there and get 7. You know what I mean? With our first string wide receivers, first string tight ends, everything first string down there. You know what I mean? The way that our offense ran today, I feel like if number ones were out there, bro, it would have been just. I think it would have been just a whole nother level. And I hope that's the truth. You know what I mean? I really do hope that that's the truth. That's really what's going on. Like what we see tonight was not a bad product. It wasn't a terrible product. We had some people who didn't quite live up to the hype that they've been given over the last couple of days or weeks or so. But let's hope that in the near future, and when I say near future, I mean versus Minnesota, they get that shit together. You know what I mean? I'm not ready to kick you off the team, but I am highly disappointed in the hype that was given and the performance that you displayed. I expect better from these players. You know what I mean? And I'm being honest. Lester Cotton and Brandon Parker on the same side together, it don't work. It don't work. You know what I mean? Time to move on from that experiment. Let's see what, because you know what? I did see Lester Cotton do pretty well when I seen him lined up next to Alex Leatherwood. He did do good then.
And dirty, not to cut you off, but there was reports that said that those two specifically, Lester Cotton and Leatherwood together, were a better tandem.
Yes. Yeah.
So
for me, that's what I was pleasantly, surprised with, was the fact that the offense looks like it's being installed at a very nice pace. You know what I mean? Everybody seems like they understand it. There wasn't a lot of miscues. There was a couple of fumble snaps, you know what I mean? But there was no major miscues. There was no timing of running the wrong route or anything like that. So it was just the offensive line a little bit, you know what I mean? In certain situations where, the tandem that was together just didn't work. You know what I mean? So it's time to move on from that, like I said, from that experiment. But I look forward to, like I said, near future, I'm looking forward to them getting that situation worked out and putting a better product of offensive line display and defensive line display on the field next week. You know what I mean? The defensive tackles, they got to go back to the drawing board. They just weren't cutting it tonight. You know what I mean? That pressure up the middle, it wasn't there. It didn't exist. It was non-existent. You know what I mean? And then at the same time, even though you're not winning the battle, you're not holding your point of attack either. We at least need you to hold your point of attack. You know what I mean? Even if you can't get in the backfield, just hold that point of attack so that our linebackers aren't getting pushed back an extra 2-3 yards either. You know what I mean? As they're coming forward and you're going backwards, well, that's not going to work. We need you to at least stand tall where you're at. You know what I mean? Don't give. So they need to hit the weight room and the drawing board for that one. While I got you guys here, man, I will be back tomorrow night, 11 o'clock. It will be the Dirty Lunatic Show. It will premiere tomorrow, episode 1. If you don't know what it is, that is me and my boy Dirty Loon. And in fact, here's our intro.
It was dope. I like the animation.
Tomorrow night, 11 o'clock, here, live in the basement. Saturday night, recap, rerun live, re-live ran on Dirty Lunatic Show.
Not Dirty Lunatic Show. Oh, no, the Dirty Lunatic Show, but you talk about on Raider Allegiance channel.
On Raider Allegiance channel.
Yeah,
Dirty Lunatic Show. Yes. So that is where we'll be. As I always say, man, 50 billion things on YouTube. The fact that you allowed us to grace your screen for any amount of time is more than greatly appreciated. I hope that you were entertained. I hope you weren't offended by anything. I hope everybody's happy. The Raiders got a dub. You know what I mean? We got another win. It don't matter how it was, when it was, where it was. A dub is a motherfucking dub. You know what I mean? And that's just how it is. And we spanked that ass aside from some garbage time fucking touchdown we gave up. But we did go out there in the Hall of Fame game and spank that ass, bro. You know what I mean? With our backups. So, you know, yes, that gives some of us gonna ride cloud nine with that, but some of us gonna keep a level head and say, you know what? It's a bright up-looking future. You know what I mean? Let's see what else they can do. You know what I mean? Let's just see what else they can do. I look forward to seeing this from our starters week 1. You know what I mean? When they come here to LA and spank up on these motherfucking lightning bolts or whatever they call themselves over here.
The
You know what I mean? Rechargers, you know what I mean? The phone chargers. I don't give a fuck what you call them, man. You know what I mean? AC adapters, nigga. Whatever the fuck you want to call them. Like, I don't give a shit.
Chargers,
You know
man.
what I
They
mean?
discharge.
The USB plugs, nigga. Come over here and beat up on the USB plugs, my nigga.
Oh shit.
But
Oh, I'm dead, son.
Oh
shit.
Yeah. Matter of fact, from now on, that's what they refer to over here at the Dirty Raiders show, nigga. The USB plugs, nigga.
The USB
plugs, my nigga. That's what we're gonna call them from now on.
The unidentified shitty boats.
Right.
That's actually a pretty good one, there, bro.
Like I said, greatly appreciate y'all for real. Man, as I always tell y'all, Raider Nation, YouTube, no matter how much it rains, you can never stop the sun from shining. Raider Nation, YouTube, go get your motherfucking sunshine, man. We out. Peace.